Guess who's on fire, everyone?
This girl.
No,
Australia again?
Activision.
I know. I saw even Xbox's CEO was like, we're gonna try to distance ourselves.
So, about that. Um, we've already given a lot of our thoughts over the entire debacle over Activision in previous episodes. Please make sure to go watch those. I'll try to make sure that those are time stamped in the episode description. I'll do that. But just to recap, Activision head executives and higher management were disgusting towards women in period. They've had multiple lawsuits. At this point, we're at the point where Activision's board needs to decide whether to fire the CEO or close its doors permanently before it just dies out on its own and lose money. Um, Apparently, the CEO Bobby Kotick knew about several of the instances of sexual harassment and misconduct within the company to the point that he was also involved. I'm going to read something out of one of the articles that I read earlier today. The call escalated on November 16th when the Wall Street Journal published a detailed report that showed Kotick knew more about the various cases of sexual misconduct that he led onto, that he lied to the board and employees about those cases, and that he has a history of inappropriate behavior of his own, including threatening in an angry voicemail to have his assistant killed.
Okay.
Like,
Damn.
so, everyone's asking him to just resign. If he doesn't resign, they're demanding that the board fire him, not to pay him out. He even said he would leave. For some reason, the board is backing him up. He's not doing anything, and they've had hundreds of workers walk out because of it. They have thousands of customers signing petitions demanding that he leave his position. He's just not budging. I don't know what's gonna happen from here on out.
Kind of
But
like prove it and I'll leave type of situation.
mm-hmm.
I mean, just with everything that's been going on there, and I mean, they were gonna change the whole company's name. It was just clean house and start afresh. At this point, I don't. There's no saving Activision Blizzard.
Yeah, no. I think it's time for them to sell properties and just wipe the slate clean. I mean, if the board wants to continue to own and operate a game development company, they can. I don't think they can continue to use the name.
Yeah.
There's no way like to bounce back from it, like Ethan said, but also how are you going to restore consumer faith? Like, it's always going to be tied to that. If you truly don't believe in your message, right? Like their message to their employees were like, we will do better, blah, blah. Well, you're still going to keep the same people around that turned a blind eye to this shit. Like, no.
I think part of the reason is because Bobby Kotick has been the CEO for 30 years now. Like he's led Activision Blizzard to where it was and where it fell. So
Even then, like 30 years, like it's time for you to move on and like help take the company in a different direction.
yeah, totally agree.
Gotta change with the times.
Yeah.
So are employees still like walking out, or like what is their plan?
Right now everyone is signing uh a petition to have Kotick removed as CEO and to have someone else placed in. Every worker that's still there and previous workers have signed it, customers have signed it, and Sony and Xbox are actually having talks about discontinuing their relationship with Activision.
See, that would be crazy for Xbox because they have so many Activision Blizzard games on Game Pass.
Yeah, Sony has exclusive deals with them too over certain games. Like, this is a big fucking move.
Yeah.
That, and I mean, the lawsuit against them from the state isn't even closed yet. They've only closed 2 private lawsuits. All the other suits from the state are still open.
Wow.
And they're still pending investigation.
Yeah, I just don't see them recovering from this at this point. It's just too much drama, too much stress, too much hassle.
Yeah.
Well, that wraps up another great episode. And don't forget to join our amazing and supportive community on Discord.
In our Discord, you can find game nights, watch parties, food pics, Dungeons and Dragons, and more. What's not to love about that? We have a little something for everyone. Head over to our website, officialmillennials.com, and you'll find more info, especially our featured Gamer of the Week.
Speaking of something for everyone, we have a book club. We read a book almost every month and talk through it together. We also have a special perk for our subs to discuss other books in a series called Chapter 2.
Don't forget to swing by YouTube and drop us a follow at Official Millennials. You can also find us on Twitter at MillsOfficial. We appreciate all the support, and y'all have a good one.
This is an Official Millennials production.